Well, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I would like to tell you about something in grammar. Okay. Well, first of all, thanks God who believes us, and thanks God who give us mercy and blessing, so we can gather here without any trouble. Secondly, peace be upon our Lord and of Allah, give the best example for us, human condition, human attitude, and all of behavior from darkness to brightness. And third, I would like to say thanks for you guys, thanks for all of you guys, because it give me chance to standing here to give you some elaboration about something in grammar, and especially about nouns and articles. Well, we go to my point, that is about nouns and articles. Okay. Well, we go to the first point. It is understanding of nouns. What is nouns? Especially, I do believe that the nouns, the word nouns, still so familiar in your ear, because of the word nouns is something like something so easy in grammar. And well, we go to understanding of nouns. Okay. Nouns is a word that shows the name of a person, the name of place, or the name of an adjective, or everything that is hidden. Well, it means that the noun is something or everything in this word that you can see, you can touch, you can feel, and yes, you can feel. Actually, that you can feel. If you can see the something, if you can touch the something, or you can feel that something, means that that thing is noun. Okay, we go to the main function of nouns. There are two main functions of nouns. The first is to be a subject, and the second is to be an object. Okay, as a subject, main sentence, the noun as a subject is located before the verb. Both ordinary words such as to run, to say, to buy, or to be verb, namely M.R.X was and were. Well, in this matter, it means that if the noun as a subject, so the position of nouns is before the verb itself. If in the sentence there is verb, and the position of the noun is before the verb. If the position of noun is before the verb, so that nouns mean a subject. For example, Lillian cries. There are two words in this sentence, Lillian and cries. Lillian is a noun and cries is a verb. Why I say that sorry. I mean that Lillian is subject, as a subject, and cries as a verb. Why I say that Lillian as a subject? Because there is a verb, and before the verb there was a noun. So the noun that before the verb means that this noun is a subject. Well, we go to the second main point, that is as an object. As an object, the noun as an object is located after the verb or after the preposition. For example, noun as an object is he goes to the library. He goes to the library. Well, if the noun as an object means that the position of the noun is after the verb, but if the noun as a subject, the position of the noun is before the verb. And so, if you have some example like he goes to the library, means that in this position, the noun is an object. Because why? Because of the noun in this sentence. I mean that the position of the nouns in the sentence is after the verb. So the noun in the sentence, I mean that the position of the nouns in the sentence as an object. think that I have a clear enough to tell you about the noun, about the understanding of nouns. So cut this cut. Baru potong kan. Well, we go to the second point. Second point in my speech or in my public speaking here, that is about understanding of articles. What is articles? I do believe that articles too, the nouns articles too, is so familiar in your ears too. And I would, but actually I would like to give you some elaboration about the understanding of article itself. Well, we go to my point. Article is a word used to modify a noun such as a person, place, object, or idea. Basically, an article can be said as an adjective or an adjective because the same function is to modify nouns or nouns. Means that we can in this matter means that in the article we can say it as an adjective because what? Because of article and article. Why article? I means that article can be said as adjective because of both article and adjective have a same function. Article, the function of article is to modify noun, and the function of adjective is to modify noun itself actually. So we can say the article is an adjective. Okay. Well, we go to part of nouns. There are 5 parts of nouns that I would like to give you, that I would like to tell to you in this video. The first part of nouns is the singular nouns. What is a singular noun? The singular nouns are nouns that indicate that the object is single or only one. Means that in these things, I mean that in this matter, I would like to. In this matter, we will tell you. I would like to tell you about the singular noun, and the singular noun is a single noun, or the noun that is indicate that the object is a single or only one. For example, book, car, house, pencil, umbrella, cat, and others. Well, we go to the second part of nouns, that is plural nouns. Plural noun is nouns used to indicate that the object is more than one. Means that the object more than one. I mean that plural noun is a noun that is one noun, but that one noun means more than one noun. I mean that plural nouns is the nouns that indicate that the object is more than one. For example, books. Well, books. This example, I mean that this word is one word, but means many words. I mean that books mean several books. Means that although that this word is only one word, but have much meaning. Okay. We will go to the third part of nouns, that is countable noun. Countable noun is a noun that indicate noun in English can be counted more like people. Means that countable noun is a noun that you can count. You can count like 1 people, 2 people, 3 people. I mean that a countable noun is a noun that you can count. All of the noun in this word, if you can count that noun, means that that noun is a countable noun. For example, back. you can count it. For example, 1 bag, 2 bags, 3 bags. 1 bag, 2 bags, 3 bags. You can count it. So this word name is a countable noun. And I would like to go to the fourth part of nouns, that is uncountable noun. Uncountable noun. Okay, guys. We go to the fourth part of nouns, that is uncountable noun. Uncountable noun is different from countable noun. Why I say that? Because of, as we know, countable we can count it, uncountable we cannot count it. Means that uncountable noun we cannot count that noun. Although that is only one noun, but we cannot count that noun. But if countable noun, we can count that noun. That is differentiated. That is differentiated with countable and uncountable noun. Well, we go to uncountable noun. Uncountable noun is the noun that we cannot count it. We cannot count it that noun. For example, water, sugar, and others. Why I say that water and sugar is an example of uncountable noun? Because we cannot count. We cannot count water. We cannot count sugar. We cannot say 1 sugar, 1 water. We cannot say that. So sugar and water is an example of uncountable noun. Well, we go to the last part of nouns, that is a compound noun. Compound noun is a noun that is a form from 2 or more words that can be combination of one noun to another, or with other parts of speech, where the result of the combination produce new meanings. Means that compound noun is the nouns formed from 2 nouns and can create a new meaning. For example, air conditioner. Air and conditioner have a different meaning, but if you make it in one word, can create new meaning. Okay, I think that I have a clear enough to tell you about the nouns. So we go to the articles. We go to article and do. But in the first, I would like to give you some elaboration about the article and. In general, how to use it is quite easy. How to use the article and quite easy is usually used. Usually if you will use article, usually used before nouns beginning with a consonant. But if you will use an article, so that article usually used before nouns beginning with vowel. Yes, with vowel. For example, a car, a student. A car, a student. In this sentence, in this example, I give you example about the article, a student, a car. Why I use article in this sentence? Because of this word beginning with consonant. Yes, with a consonant. And we go to an article. An article example, that is an orange, an idea. An orange beginning with vowel. So we use an article because of, like I said before, if the nouns beginning with a consonant, we use if the nouns beginning with a vowel, we use an article. Well, we go to the last material, that is article de. Article de in English terms is called a definite article. Usually, the article is used to indicate specific nouns in the singular or plural form. For example, usage of the article is the flowers is so beautiful. And second example is Surabaya is one of the cities in East Java. Okay, this is the example and this is the elaboration about article do. And I would like to go to my own conclusion, that is, studying English, there are many things that must be known in advance, one of which is that part of nouns, part of the spoken words, or in English called part of speech among nouns and articles. I mean that in English you have to know about the part of nouns or part of speech, and among of that is about nouns and articles. You have to know about the noun articles first, because if you know nouns and articles, if you understand about noun and articles, and if you if you know how to use nouns and articles in English in a sentence, I do believe that knowledge can help you to understand about English much, and can help you to make a sentence in English. I think that maybe that's all from me in this video. I would like to close this video, and before I close this video, I would like to say sorry for you guys if there was something that come out from my mouth that is something wrong. I would like to say sorry for you, because I'm a human being. I am a human being like you guys. So again, I would like to say thank you and see you. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum.